I'm Nik Miles for Dick Hanna Toyota in Kelso, Washington, and today we're going to look at one of my favorite vehicles. This is the 2022 Toyota 4Runner. Not much has changed in this vehicle in the last few years. I like to call it bulletproof, but it does get a few refreshes for 2022. This is a very cool color. We're going to put it on the road, show you how this vehicle performs, look at some of the interior features, some of the exterior features, and find out if this vehicle should be in your driveway. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell, and you'll be notified every time a new video goes up online. So a lot of times I always choose very economical cars when I purchase them, but this is the one time I want that big V6 engine, a 4-liter, and that's because this vehicle is the go anywhere, do anything engine. And thank goodness Toyota have spent the last few decades engineering the 4Runner to be an absolute monster in the off-roading community, but it's a great family hauler, it's a great everyday driver, and that's why so many people are fans of the Runner, as they like to call it. You do have your hill descent control and all of your off-roading modes down up here on the ceiling, but then you also have your 4-wheel high. You can do that here in your 2 high and 4 high, and then your 4 low as well. And you can use that here down next to the gear shifter. So they have given you the option in the 4Runner. So ultimately you actually have your own controls over everything. It's not an automatic control where the vehicle does it for you. You can make the decision to engage it when you're ready to do that. And I like the ability to control when the vehicle is doing things like all-wheel drive in high and low, and also all-wheel drive in 2 and 4. Even though they've had several decades to develop the off-roading capability of the 4Runner, the interior has not got neglected. There is now this 9-inch screen on the inside. They've also given it things like Alexa, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a touch screen. You also have now a thin TFT screen between the 2 gauges, which updates you on everything you need. It does give you a Sirius XM, HM radio as well, and the integration of Amazon Alexa does mean that it's a great opportunity to bring some of those modern conveniences into the vehicle. Buttons are large and very easy to operate. Your HVAC controls, you can operate them with gloves on. I like that about this vehicle. Everything is kind of meaty, kind of off-roady. So one of the things that you'll find very easy to do with the 4Runner is everything can be wiped down, it can be clean. There is, as well as touch screens, there is equal buttons on each side of the screen for everything. So it's not just a touch screen. You do get duplicate buttons for home, menu, audio, maps, the seek and the track button, the phone button, the apps button, high-tech safety systems. It has a full detection system on the inside, allowing you now to see everything on the road. It has your LDA system, so it knows when you're wandering out of your lane. It has your full cruise control and includes your pedestrian detection. It also has your crash avoidance systems as well. So they have completely given it the latest safety systems available in a vehicle like the 4Runner. So again, you're getting a vehicle with a solid history of off-roading, the latest in safety, the latest in tech, which has been updated, and then you're also getting a vehicle which now also has a great everyday driving feature. So you get everything married inside the perfect family vehicle. So tech and also the features that you might need in something like a modern vehicle as well. Good integration on the inside and great driving dynamics from the brand new 4Runner. Now, I like to lovingly call this vehicle bulletproof, but I mean by that is it can go through water, it can go over rocks, sand, it can go over mud, This vehicle is the general go-anywhere Toyota of the family, and you can see that by the 9.6 ground clearance. Now it does come in a two-wheel drive version, but the all-wheel or four-wheel drive version is the rock-solid version of the Toyota 4Runner. Design-wise, it's very aggressive at the front. You'll see single large bar across the front grille, large openings that can be hosed out after you get them all muddy, and you can get TRD skid plates or bash plates along the bottom if you intend to do more aggressive off-roading with the vehicle. Of course, accessories from TRD are one of the things that you can get from the dealership if you decide to kit out your 4Runner, including snorkels or sand snorkels for this vehicle. Let's step around the side and take a look. Going with this vehicle, this version of the vehicle has the body colored wheel trims around the outside. Beautiful wheels, which is one thing that Toyota have. Black molding at the bottom of the doors. That'll actually protect the bottom of your vehicle from any mud or rocks that splash up if you're doing a little bit of off-roading. Then coming around the back of the vehicle, you've got the travel distance again at the back tires. Lights here, they come into your rear shoulder, rear hip here area. And then at the back of the vehicle, I like this a lot. You have your step here, you have the reflection of the aluminum bash plate, your tow bar at the back here. There's two things that are super useful about the rear of the 4Runner. First of all, you have power in the back. You have a 12 volt and a 400 watt power supply here at the back. Plus, in the tailgate, there is a glass window that goes up and down. That's useful for two reasons. One, if you have a camera person that needs to film out of the back, that's super useful. Number two, have dogs. They love to stick their nose out of the back of this vehicle if you take trips in the back, and I have 5 of them. This is the perfect vehicle for them. So plenty of room in the back of this vehicle, and of course, rubber mats. They come in super useful if you get the back of the vehicle muddy. All right, in the back of the 4Runner here, I actually have around 33 inches of legroom, 2 USB ports, nice comfortable seating. It's fairly high so I can see all around me here. Have no trouble taking a long trip. Behind me, I have about 47 cubic feet of space. That's a huge amount of space to actually store stuff, and that storage includes those 5 dogs when I take a road trip. If you'd like one of the best go-anywhere vehicles in the world in your driveway, you have 3 ways to get hold of Dick Hanna Toyota from Kelso, Washington. You can get on the phone, you can get online, or come down and we'll find a way to get this 2022 Toyota 4Runner in your driveway.